artistic circles, including his friendships with other influential artists such as Claude Debussy and Jean Cocteau. Through these collaborations and connections, Satie's influence extended beyond music, impacting the worlds of theater, visual art, and even literature. Legacy and influence on modern music. Though Satie was often seen as an outsider during his lifetime, his influence on later generations of musicians is profound. His minimalist style and unconventional approach to harmony and form paved the way for the avant-garde movements that would follow, from Dadaism to Surrealism and beyond. His music inspired the likes of John Cage, who would further explore the use of silence and unconventional sound structures, and even the repetitive patterns of minimalism in composers such as Steve Reich and Terry Riley. Erik Satie's music, with its simplicity and subtlety, continues to resonate with audiences today. His ability to distill complex emotions into deceptively simple melodies and to challenge traditional musical expectations has left an indelible mark on the evolution of modern music. In the end, Satie's legacy is one of innovation, eccentricity, and a relentless pursuit of individuality in art. His works invite listeners to hear the world differently, often finding beauty in the most understated moments and recognizing that sometimes less is truly more. Welcome to the next chapter in our exploration of master composers, where we dive into the life and music of one of America's most iconic figures, George Gershwin. A visionary composer whose work transcended genres, Gershwin is celebrated for his unique blend of classical music, jazz, and popular song. His compositions, such as Rhapsody in Blue and Porgy and Bess, have left an indelible mark on both the American and global music landscapes. Born on September 26, 1898, in Brooklyn, New York, Gershwin grew up in a bustling, vibrant environment that would serve as the perfect backdrop for his musical development. From a young age, he demonstrated an uncanny ability to absorb the sounds around him. By his teens, Gershwin was already working as a song plugger on Tin Pan Alley, the heart of America's popular music industry, where he learned the craft of songwriting and quickly made a name for himself. But it was his ability to blend classical elements with the infectious rhythms and improvisational spirit of jazz that would define his revolutionary approach to composition. Gershwin's genius lay in his ability to fuse the rich traditions of classical music with the lively energy of jazz and popular music. At a time when classical composers and jazz musicians rarely crossed paths, Gershwin bridged the gap with groundbreaking works that brought both worlds together. His Rhapsody in Blue, 1924, perhaps his most famous composition, was a defining moment in American music. Premiered in New York by the Paul Whiteman Orchestra, Rhapsody in Blue blended the grandeur of the classical concerto with the spirit and rhythms of jazz, capturing the energy and optimism of 1920s America. The piece opens with the famous clarinet glissando, a soaring, almost hypnotic introduction that sets the stage for a symphonic exploration of jazz-infused melodies. Gershwin's orchestration is lush and intricate, with sweeping themes that evoke both the high society of the concert hall and the bustling streets of New York. Rhapsody in Blue became an instant sensation, and its success helped establish Gershwin as one of the most innovative composers of his time. While Rhapsody in Blue exemplified Gershwin's ability to fuse genres, Porgy and Bess, 1935, stands as one of his most ambitious and enduring works. Often referred to as a folk opera, Porgy and Bess is set in the African American community of Charleston, South Carolina, and is based on the novel Porgy by Du Bois Hayward. The opera blends classical orchestration with the rhythms and melodies of jazz, blues,